Hi, my name is Catherine Middleton and I am pitching my short, Amnesia. Amnesia is a fictional dramatic narrative that portrays the last few minutes of a comatose patient's life. The film will take place from a subjective point of view through the protagonist, Peter, 22, average-looking delinquent who is drug addicted, for it is a goal-orientated short that follows his conscious mind in search for his physical body in order to survive. What inspired me to uptake this project? I wanted to do an emotionally dramatic short, so I researched on the internet ideas and I came across the thought of being conscious in your unresponding body, which then led me to search vegetative states and comas. And then I came across the most common cause of comas, which is drug overdoses, which actually surprised me. I thought it'd be car accidents. So I just wanted to create an awareness in others, to inform, to show people what could potentially happen if you did drug overdose. My story follows a three-story arc: the setup, the goal-orientated progression, and the climax. It will take place in a three close-range area: a hospital room where his physical body will lay comatose, an empty hospital room where it will begin, and the hospital corridors. It will be a very dramatic short piece beginning with Peter's unawares of being comatose, similar to the film If I Stay, where the protagonist was also in a coma, watching over herself and her loved ones whilst in the coma. After Peter realises he's in a coma, he races through corridors trying to find his mother's voice, to find his body. As the scene goes on, the tone changes from stable, peaceful scenes to fast, edgy scenes. The shooting style begins with still wide shots on a tripod, the colour scheme bright with white and blue hue with hospital lighting, the ambience soft and slightly humming. As the short progresses and Peter finds out that he is in a coma, the suspense begins. The shooting style changes from wild shots to panic close-ups with the camera on angles, meeting on handheld and still, to contrast anxiety and frantic movements as he runs through the corridors. The colour scheme becomes darker, still covered in that blue hues, but with diegetic sounds of clock tickings, heart monitor fading, and the scutter of running footsteps over muffled echo sobs of his mother. The non-diegetic music played over the top is full of building whines and eerie drums as Peter gets closer to himself. The racing and the heartbeat was inspired by a beautiful television episode in Sherlock BBC, His Last Vow. The Mind Palace sequence in Sherlock's head as he is dying captures the panic and the fight for life as Peter does in Amnesia. However, as he reaches himself and the heart monitor is beating its last few breaths, the camera becomes once again subjected to Peter's point of view, and the camera shots become blurred as he loses air, and as he passes out, the camera as well goes to black, with the music and the sounds completely going black with it, with the text at the end becoming clear. 40% of comatose patients are resulted from drugs. A fun night out could leave you in a vegetative state for days, weeks, months, or years. I believe the 5-minute limit is ideal for this project, for it portrays the death of the patient and the willingness he had just before he died, with the overpowering message of how and why he came to be in a coma, what drug overdose can do, what comas can do. If I can do this, then my job has been fulfilled. I've successfully shared alarming knowledge with others.